Well, good morning. Welcome back. Today I'm back in Yosemite. We drove down last night, ended up sleeping at a little dispersed camping spot outside of the valley. Wanted to kind of get here a little bit early for sunrise. So one of the little walk-up trailhead areas down here in the middle of the valley. It is pretty crazy kind of seeing the difference between last year when I was here at the same time for spring and this year. It is still barely transitioning into spring. A lot of the trees don't even have their leaves back yet. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of compositions I can come up with here. I have one framed up right now, and I'll show you that in a few minutes here. Sorry if my voice is super nasally. I'm getting over some congestion, so we both have to deal with that in this video. But yeah, otherwise it's really cold, but really beautiful as always here. Not a ton of people in the valley yet. It'll probably get busier as the day drags on, but really beautiful so far. Yeah, just really interesting to see the contrast between this year and last year. Lots of snow driving in, still a lot of snow in the high Sierra, upper mountain areas here. So yeah, we'll kind of see what we find. I'm going to be here for about 3 days. Looking forward to just kind of being here and seeing what I find and just enjoying the valley. So yeah, thanks for following along. All right, so we finished up shooting where we're at. Just got to a little parking spot. I'm gonna have some breakfast, hang out, figure out what our next plan is for the day, and we'll probably check into our campsite a little bit later. But yeah, time for some food and hanging out for a little bit. It was incredibly cold out there. I can barely feel my hands, so probably should have brought my gloves. But yeah, looking forward to the rest of the day here. Should be good. Well, finished up breakfast. Gonna go walk around the village a little bit. I found some cool, intimate, abstract compositions. Light's getting a little harsher now, so I was shooting some water, some foam, some stuff like that. Got some nice shots of the falls, so we'll see how this turns out. But I'm gonna walk around, get some food, maybe get another cup of coffee, and yeah, just gonna enjoy the valley today. It's really nice here. All right, gonna head on down here to the valley, see what kind of compositions we can find for some evening photography. It's pretty clear sky, so probably some close zoomed in compositions most likely, but real nice day today. A little tired, a little nasally, but all in all, pretty solid. All right, well, we're here out in the meadow, in the middle of the valley. Today's been kind of a weird day. Haven't really felt like super creatively motivated, even though it's like my first day here. Normally I'm really like raring to go. But I'm just kind of letting everything just kind of flow through me and just kind of see what I ended up finding. It's pretty clear today. Like I said earlier, it's not like a lot of like atmosphere or anything, so I've been focusing mostly on small scenes with my telephoto lens, which is something I enjoy doing anyways. But for some reason today, just things haven't really been like kind of poking out at me. Maybe it's just because I'm just feeling a little bit off with like my congestion stuff, or just a little bit tired too. So we're just gonna spend the rest of the evening here probably, see what the light does, and then head back to the campsite, have some dinner, and then kind of regroup and find out what the plan is for tomorrow. Next few days, looks like it's gonna have some intermittent clouds, so maybe we'll get lucky with some dappled light on the landscape, on the trees and stuff here. So should have some good opportunities to find some good work, I think. Came away with some stuff today that I think will be nice. Like I said, some more smaller, intimate, abstract stuff. But overall, just really happy to be here. It's really peaceful. I never get tired of coming here, even though I come here a lot. I just love it. I just love it. So I put my camera stuff away for now. I'm just kind of watching, see what the light does on the ridges and the granite walls. It's very pretty, but like I was saying, it's just kind of hard for me to get myself in a creative headspace right now. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm just kind of waiting and seeing, I guess. If nothing tonight, I'm here for a few days, so it's not the end of the world, but it is quite lovely here. It's kind of interesting when you find yourself like you work yourself up, or you get ready for a trip and you're really excited to go, and then you get there and you're like, it's just not it's not coming to you. But we'll see. We got a few days to kind of work this out. But so I'll be here for a little while longer, kind of see how everything evolves with the light. Looks like we're getting some high clouds right now. Right now I'm just kind of enjoying the sounds of the nearby water and just watching the light kind of rake across the canyon walls. And if nothing else, that's a pretty good day in my book. So I just finished shooting some of the light that was kind of reflecting off the canyon or granite walls here. I think that might turn out pretty cool actually, but we're just gonna kind of wait and see what the light ends up doing, and then probably head back to the campsite not too long, but still kind of kicking off here on the upper walls of the valley here. So pretty nice way to end the day. All right, back in the van for the night. I'm gonna have some dinner, chill out, and then find out where we're gonna shoot in the morning. Overall, pretty solid day. Got some nice photos there at the end. Sometimes it's just kind of hard to work through those, just like the creative roadblocks and stuff. But just kind of stuck with it, and everything kind of worked out. So we'll see what the images look like. It was a really nice night, so we're gonna kind of chill out, relax a little bit, and get back at it tomorrow. Good morning. Well, we're back at it again today. Sorry, my voice is all messed up. Oh, a duck. We are Just kind of hiking through some little nature trails down here. We're going to see what the light does this morning. Not as many clouds as we thought. We were kind of planning on shooting one area, but not really in the cards right now. So we'll kind of see what the weather does. Probably more small scene stuff today, but we'll just kind of see what happens and see what the light does. And I'm gonna walk through some water. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, a little warmer this morning than it was yesterday. Still cool, but not too shabby. But yeah, we're gonna kind of peek around here and see what we can find. All right, so down here along the Merced, there is a little color in the sky, but nothing. I don't think I'm not gonna do anything with it. As far as like wide angle stuff, we'll see how the kind of day shakes out. But right now, we're down by the river. We're gonna see, wait for the light to kind of come through and see what kind of compositions we can get down here. Had some good rest last night. Yeah, the weather's been pretty good. It warmed up a little bit. It's not nearly as cold as it was yesterday, which is nice. But yeah, it's a little damp down here, a little muddy down by the river. But yeah, we're gonna see what the light shows us and kind of go from there. Probably do some breakfast in a while and see what we see, I suppose. So this is my second day shooting with the Sony A7R5, and so far it's been a really great camera. The ergonomics, I mean, they're Sony's ergonomics, so I'm not like totally in love with them, but the image quality is really nice. I mean, 61 megapixels worth of detail on nature images. Pretty sweet. Overall, the handling's pretty good. It does feel a little more robust than the Canon's lenses. They're like a really heavy plastic. This feels more like an alloy or like a metal or something. I don't know exactly what it is. I can put it on the screen later, but it just feels like a little more durable. I am missing about 100 millimeters of focal length because I was using the Canon RF 100 to 500. Here I have the Sony 100 to 400, but I did get the 1.4 times teleconverter, so that effectively makes it a 560 millimeter lens on the long end. So technically I can kind of got a little bit more there. I do lose about a stop of light, so that's something I have to kind of consider when I'm shooting in like lower light conditions and stuff, and you know, adjusting ISO and shutter speed appropriately. But all in all, it's been pretty good. Yeah, so looking forward to using this for a few more days and kind of giving my thoughts on it a little bit later. But I mean, I'm not gonna be switching. I said that before, didn't I? Oh well. But yep, pretty solid overall. So right now we don't have a whole ton of light. I'm just shooting just kind of some reflections of the trees in the water. I've been kind of into that recently. It kind of gives me like a painterly, I don't know, impressionistic style, I guess. I don't know. I really like how that looks, and it's just another way to kind of branch out in your creativity. If you know you don't have a lot of light, or you know subjects aren't exactly what you want, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to shoot things. So I've been really trying to branch out and kind of get out of my head and things that, as far as like my expectations, just making sure that I'm kind of in the moment, you know, photographing what's in front of me and not what I was hoping to photograph. I struggle with that every single time. So yeah, that's just something that is always in the forefront of my head when I'm on these trips, just trying to be present and look at what I have and not what I'm hoping to get. So yeah, there's lots of different ways to shoot in various lights or various kinds of light. So we're just gonna wait for the sun to come up here and see what it shows us. All right, oh, light's moving across the granite pretty quickly here. I just ran down and got some more photos of some side lit trees. So I'm walking back down to my tripod, but yeah, real nice morning. Waited for the light, getting some nice stuff here. Pretty excited about those compositions. We'll see. I tend to get excited about something and then it doesn't end up working out. So we'll see what it looks like when I actually process them. But otherwise, it's a pretty sweet morning here. Looking forward to doing some more stuff this afternoon. All right, back on the trail. We're gonna head off to one of the lake trails over here on the east side of the park. Yeah, just kind of see what the light looks like, maybe get some water stuff, and then yeah, kind of tool around the side of the park for a while, and then figure out a spot for this evening for sunset. So yeah, just out having a nice little hike. It's pretty good. All right, just finished shooting along the lake here and the river. I ended up shooting a bunch of swirling foam. Classic me. But we're gonna head back to the van, get some lunch, maybe take a little rest, and then kind of see what the rest of the plan is for the day. And try and find a place for tonight, but haven't really ironed that one out yet, but we will see where we end up. Right now, I'm just walking along the river. It's a beautiful day. Great day to be out here. Well, just had dinner, ending another successful day in Yosemite. We spent the evening at a very secret vista that not too many people know about, so I don't want to go ahead and spoil that location. But yeah, ended the day with a few palomas there, and here's to tomorrow. That's good stuff. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Well, good morning. We're here on our third morning. Just kind of got over here in the middle of the valley right now. We're just gonna wait for the light to come through, and as I've said probably like 50 times, see what the light does. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Maybe like a little bit of high clouds, so probably smaller scenes as usual. We did shoot tunnel view last night, which was packed with people, but it was still fun just to kind of do it again. I don't know. It was enjoyable overall, but yeah, so we're just kind of having a nice walk this morning, and we're gonna see what we see, I guess. So yeah, looking forward to our last day here, and hopefully find some nice compositions. We'll see. Well, we just stopped off and shot at Lower Yosemite Falls. There's a little reflection point that that we walked by. So it was a really easy cotton candy, quote unquote, shot. It's not too much thought put into it, but it was still fun to shoot. Looked good. Nice little morning there. So we're gonna just walk through the meadow and see what else we find, and see lights starting to creep down the granite. So hopefully that shows me some stuff that I like to shoot. We'll see. So I'm shooting at 1/60th of a second, f8, and I'm at ISO 400. I switched my 24 to 105. I did use my 100 to 400. So I'm just trying some different angles and compositions and stuff here. So we'll just kind of see what ends up looking good. All right, just finishing up shooting right over here. I walked down to the river. We just had some breakfast a little while ago, kind of talked about the rest of the trip. We were planning on leaving tomorrow, but I think we're going to actually end up calling it today. It's getting a lot busier. We're having just like super clear conditions. The trees haven't gotten their leaves yet, so that's really kind of pushed me to do a lot more creative compositions, which I do like, but I was also anticipating getting a little bit of greenery on the trees, but that's not the case this year, which is okay. You know, I try to adjust as the conditions dictate. So definitely had a lot of that this trip, which is, you know, it's fine. I think I've come away with a lot of compositions that are a little more creative, which is a good thing. But I was also wanting some of the you know, greenery in the trees, but it just didn't happen this year, and that's okay. So this is going to be the end of the video. So I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Hitting the like button helps me out the most. And I appreciate you following along. So I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.